it's meteorologist Corey Reppenhagen with the 9 News Weather Impact Team. We'll be watching for an unusual mid-September severe weather outbreak on Tuesday. We have the severe thunderstorm risk map. You can see on this section here where the yellow is shaded in. We'll be watching for some strong wind gusts above 60 miles per hour and some damaging hail as well. Here on the Front Range, we're not expecting there to be any large hail. We could get some pea-sized hail, some small stuff, but mainly we could also be impacted by these 60 mile per hour plus winds, and we'll at least expect some isolated wind gusts of that strength. But if they end up being any more widespread, we have a potential weather impact day on our hands. So we'll have a storm front that's going to move across the entire state of Colorado from west to east, producing some strong wind gusts of 60 to 70 mile per hour. That will include the Front Range with at least isolated severe weather, and we'll watch for that between the hours of 2 and 6 p.m. It's trending towards the earlier part of that window. As you look at Futurecast here, you can see this organized storm front that'll start on the western slope in the morning and move all the way across the state of Colorado, covering almost the entire length of the ground here. And this is the 1 o'clock hour here in the Front Range Mountains. So once you see that 1 o'clock, storms building in the mountains, watch for that impact to come our way here along the Front Range. You see this very organized, almost a linear fashion to this storm system. That means it's pushing winds strongly out in front of it and producing its own wind gusts as that rain evaporates. So we're looking at least a few isolated, strong 60 mile per hour plus wind gusts here, and it moves through relatively quickly, but stays organized out onto the eastern plains, all the way to the state line here, staying organized by 7 o'clock. And then it moves through. As far as our temperatures go on Tuesday, looking maybe a few degrees warmer here than it was on Monday. It could touch 90 degrees in a few areas on the northeast and southeast plains, and we're looking at 50s and 60s for highs in the mountains. And the low temperatures, by the way, will be starting out pretty chilly once again here on Tuesday morning. Could likely hit 40 degrees here along the Front Range area, 48 in Fort Collins, 46 in Greeley, 50 in Denver, but we could easily hit 40 in the 40s one more time. And Monday was the first time of the year that we did hit the 40-degree range. 48 degrees here was the first 40-degree temperature in Denver since May 31st. That was 108 days long. That streak, super impressive streak here to not drop into the 40s one time for 108 days. Second longest streak in history, but that has now come to an end. And now after the strong wind, the storm front that comes on Tuesday, we'll start watching for this. The next storm system looks very well organized, and it looks like it's going to drag straight across the state of Colorado here by the end of the week into your weekend. So high impact here on Saturday with cold temperatures and likely some widespread rain, and staying cool for several days because of that storm system. So when you look at the 7-day forecast, you see the potential weather impact day there on Tuesday. We'll watch that. If it does end up looking like it's going to be more widespread, we may have to elevate that to a weather impact day for Tuesday. Then it stays dry for a few days after that, and then you see the impact of that big storm system I was talking about. That looks like the true fall weather pattern has finally arrived. Thanks for watching.